Puzzle pals, what is up? Let's do some puzzles. Um, we have not done this in 8 days. What? Are you kidding me? Yep, it's been a week plus. And that's because I have been busy with work, but also, quite honestly, my friends were so good last time we did this that I mean, that is a hard act to follow. And you got, sadly, just me. This time, let's get warmed up. Got all kinds of puzzles tonight that are theoretically on the menu. There are so many good puzzles coming out in today's world that I cannot keep up, even if I stream like a few times a week, but every, 8 days is just not going to cut it. Let's see, today's Tuesday. I could warm up with yesterday's New York Times. Yeah, has anyone not done this? Yeah, let's go back. Well, it's kind of ridiculous how few, whoops, puzzles I've done here. I'm going to check the archive. I don't remember the last time. Banged out of New York Times. When was it? Yikes. Not recently. Good night. Well, we did Monday. How about Monday last week? Just a quick appetizer. She can burn it. She's good. She's prolific. And hopefully she is merciful because it has been a long day. I've been in the office up since before 6. Did not play tennis today. Drinking a Red Bull. Literally just did that. And I don't know. Is that enough excuses? I'm tired. Probably not. But let's see how we do. Wow, I forgot where the clues are. It has really been a while. You spell that? Probably. Don't know. That. Zero going on. Aerosol. R2 and none. What is this? Oh, scalp massage. So, scalp massages. Superintendent, I guess. If I shut up, it's easier, but so hard. So hard to do. Probably. Probably. Central. At least it was Central Daylight Time when oh no, take it back. Went to Atlanta. This is, I've got you covered. What did I do wrong? Sure looks like it. It's super. Don't think call that in New York. Keep going. Yeah, ST, probably not the word T in that people is that, I guess. I don't love that S. Okay, sure. Is this okay? Keep going. Let's. What's this? Probably not the Westminster Dog Show. Fire, breathe something. Breathing. Breathers. Royals. S. Swole. I wouldn't know anything about that. Eliana, hello. How are you? It has been a sec. How is life? Short spell. Rio de Janeiro. Loved it. I've said that here before, but it's true. Don't at me, bro. Is that amnio at 65? Maybe these fill themselves in. Zippo Azalea. That's 64186. That used to be me. Oh, it is not now. Oh, how it is not now. This is Eartha Kitt. What a babysitter teen. What a Jesus. What a treat. I'm going on what has to be the answers to these across clues. Managed, could not saute. Super. What on earth is. Oh, that's the Pope. Oh, there's a, what is this? Eastern daylight. Oh yeah, it's not. You get it. I don't, but you do. This is taped ankle. Is this okay? Nope. Um, Torn tendon. Ooh, that sounds really bad. This isn't a Stoli X Lipton together at last. This is okay. Oh, sure. Hope, Chicago. 357. Ay, 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 ay. Under four. Not well, under four is a start. Not what I had in mind. You're good heading back from camp. Ah, there you go. Um, how is life in the Emerald Isle? And welcome to you. Welcome to all. Got our customary lurker crew. Lurk away, lurkers. Eliana away, Eliana. Eliana. Ride or die, number one chat boxer in this. Speaking of Eliana, they were talking about you. You're the best boxer, the best chat boxer. Just failed at chicken. Oh, good for you. Well, go back to kindergarten, start over, and do it correctly. All right, that was Monday's New York Times. Man, I should keep rolling. We've already shared this screen. If I do the old less talk, more rock, we could get more puzzles crammed in tonight. Eliana, as I said before, I woke you up with the notification. I have not done this in 8 days. So good when Ben and Bob were in here the other night. Really enjoyed that. But I'm going to soldier on. We have got some interesting shows around the corner, I think. There's no producer of this show, nor is there apparently a commitment on my part to commit to a weekly time slot or two. But with that said, we have got national champion Max Kurzman joining me probably next week for some downs only super tough crossword solving. That's always a good watch, or people tell me. I certainly enjoy it. Max is great. Um, the three exactly. It was B, B, and B on B, B, and B. How do you like that? I well, Eliana, you probably already say it. My boss, my employer, is he my editor? Mostly my and everyone's puzzle hero, Will Shorts, will be on this stream in about a month, 3, 4 weeks. We're shooting for mid-December. Will Shorts has told me that he wants to host a trivia game here, like a connections trivia that is bananas. I alluded to it a stream or two ago, and yeah, that will be fun. That will be a lot of fun. What else is around the bend here? Well, B and B are coming back, not to I mean, that was so much fun. We're going to do it again. I've actually written a small cryptic crossword or a mini, somewhere in there. It's a whatever. It's a 7x9. And those guys will take a look, but more importantly, I will take another look at their stuff. It was so great last time. And well, there's one or two other fun shows in the works here that I think I will not get further into, but let's say more to say when those are sort of bubbling up. Let's just Kelly. We did a Kelly puzzle the other day. Did Kelly get the win against me? I think probably. I remember her name, if it is in fact a female person. I liked that puzzle. I kind of feel like I want to spread it around, and I've done so few of these. Let's see if there's somebody I actually know. Not that it really matters. Ryan Judge. Ryan Judge. Beyond brilliant is young Ryan Judge. One of the fastest crossword solvers in the world. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say he absolutely crushed the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament. I think he's still an undergrad, maybe. Also a sweet-natured guy. I think we played a little trivia or a little Only Connect Together, maybe. Anyway, love Ryan. Not super familiar with his work. I have done one or two of his crosswords. A lot of white space in this. That's my favorite. All right, Ryan, here we go. This is, I think, what did we say this was a Saturday from the other day? Forget. Anyway, 4 minutes, not going to happen. 4 hours within reach. Thank you. Wow, I see people continuing to stroll on in here. Thank you for joining me. We will get some collabby material going by the end of the night. But for the moment, I'm going to knock a few out. This would be this. RSTQ. Not seeing it. We have 13 crosses. Things. Is this AWOL? Acid. Nope, not seeing it. The more I talk, the harder these get. Not cool, maybe? Is this, oh. All right, I'm going to stop talking. It's just Ryan's too good. This is too hard when I babble. I assume that's right. I think it's a E. Not going to see that. I'll show you, Ryan. Not going to see that. We're talking aloha here. I strongly suspect that we are. What is this? Wow, am I not seeing that? Like, at all. Oh, this man is disgusting. This is that. Been there, y'all. What is this? What a typo already? Something ain't happened. And it's me finishing this puzzle fast. Apparently, this is. Oh, I said it. No, it's not. It's not ready there. Oh, spare. Oh, is this? Oh, it's not aloha after all. This is spare tires, I guess. Yep. Ah, good. Got it. Got it. Oh, yeah. What is this now? It's not addressing. Then what is it, I ask you rhetorically? Giraffe? No. Ugh. Kind of blue or GTFO, y'all. Down the garden path, conceivably, maybe. Um, I hate plonking stuff that's wrong. It just wastes so much time. I don't know my train. No, I don't know my bird either. This is probably Oahu is probably in like Honolulu-ish area-ish, especially with those vowels. It adds up. I had no idea that Ryan Judge was going to punch me in the face. What is this? Frat bro, probably. What is that? I thought this was a dinosaur. Oh, something here is wrong. Not Argonauts. What are these? I can't even put those whales. I can't think of what that means. Something. All right. Things are not happening that are good. That frat bro is looking good though. They often do. Enos, look at all these cool people pouring in. Nikki, Chris, how are you all? This stall hit. Wow, pepper steak. Would that be in English? Probably. I want this to be Ghana, and yet I don't love steak there. But oh, Paul Anka, did I go to college with his daughter Anthea? DACA, yes. Only you can guess that. I can't even remember. She's a very cool person, though. There's your hint. This just not seeing it at all. This man. The more I talk, the harder it is, yet I can't seem to stop my. What is this? I'm getting smoked. Ryan Judge, How dare you embarrass me in front of literally threes of viewers? Liverpool, the Scouses, if you will. Could be that, could that. Onus. Rafael Musa? No, it's only 9 letters. What is this? Not something US. Montezuma. What is going on here? I have utterly no idea who this is. Like, I could have 8 of the 9 letters and not have any clue. Likewise, that arst. Something bad is happening here. Layden. Oh, that S is not supposed to be there. This is steak, pepper steak. Something often hit without you seeing it. Speed bump, that's what I usually. Year, to date. Bond. Sammy Sosa with typos, conceivably. Erica, just have no idea who that is. Roquefort is a blue cheese. I was thinking just salad dressing. Depth charts, got it. PDF alternative would be ioc.doc. Home de go. So am I wearing their shirt right now? No. But thank you for even giving me credit for possibly doing that. Pinata. What is going on here? Oh, what am I? Steak X steak together at last. Pussyfoot. Sneak, apparently. All right. Sets of scatter plot, maybe. Frat bro. I said frat bro. Frat bros never listen. Giant steps. What you take? Oh, I just got a copyright strike because I sound so much like the police. Did I hear So Lonely earlier today? Shortstop. Yes. I certainly did. Visit. Is it a stay? Apparently it is. Oh, I hear it, y'all. This is she. All right. Fair enough. Harry Styles. Oat milk. Wow. No. Take your word for it there, Ryan. Red State, Ohio. How's that red? Is it oh no bingo card? Why is that? I guess it's always red. There you go. It's the state that continually disappoints us by being red all the time. 8 minutes and change. Selbor Robles. Good evening to you. Nikki, Chris, Eliana, Selbor. Now that is a doubles game. Spin the racket, serve it up. All right, Ryan Judge, nice one. Well, did I learn this today? I assume that's one word. 2, 3. Man Sam USA. Is that Uncle Sam? All right, anyway, nice one, Ryan. 8 minutes and change. Give you the win. Not wild about that, not terrible. Well, we could do New York Times puzzles all day, but let's not. Let's bounce to somewhere like, oh, I don't know, X word, perhaps. I am going to let you, my buds in the chat, decide what's next. Here's tonight's. Okay, we have a lovely steak au poivre covered with Roquefort cheese. No, we've already done those. Did the New York Times. I have not streamed in 8 days. I haven't done a New Yorker in like several weeks. Those are on the table. Ada Nicole, our puzzle friend from across the border, is it Toronto? Is that where it is? I believe. Wrote a 15x theme list that I have mentioned here, but not solved yet. Check that out. Tim Croce. Tough theme list is always good for the stream. Speaking of people whose material we haven't looked at in a while, Brendan Emmett Quigley. I have not done a BEQ in a while. We can play some words on stream. Let's do that maybe a little later. We got a few more people in here, although I see people continue to roll in here. Lurkers, puzzle pals alike, thank you for joining me. Oh my God, we've got a softball game in the works in the old chat box. I love it. Got some regulars, got some new folks. Love you all. Brendan's Align puzzle for the Boston Globe, always a possibility. Squares.io, also a possibility. Throw some maybe material in there. Although, I'm going to think of it, the vowel list. Good group project. Why don't we take a look at that? All right, wait, I just got through saying that I'll let you all choose. Did anyone just hear anything that sounds fun to them? Because if so, your wish is my command. I'm just the sommelier. If anything I just mentioned strikes anybody, go ahead and shout it out. You can jump to that. Otherwise, maybe, was it Frank Longo? Let me take a look here. Everything sounds great. All right, then I guess we will do everything. Let's take a look. Yeah, this would be like a hard left turn. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, right. And then it's like, here are the 19 kinds of toast that we have at this diner. And then by the end, you're like, what did you just say? Like, what? You get it. All right. With that said, I'm going to share X word, giving you guys literally several seconds more before we drop in. I want to check out this vowels crossword by, what was it, Frank Longo? It was Frank Longo. And if you look at the top middle, his name is FRNKLNG. And that is because this is a vowelless crossword from our friends at Fireball Crosswords, Peter Gordon and Company. Link in chat. If you like hard crosswords, consider Fireball Crosswords for your fun subscription puzzle needs. They also do a lot of contests. So it's like every few weeks, there's like a meta puzzle that you solve, and then you send in the answer, and they can win all kinds of swag. Love Peter, love Frank, great guys. And Frank actually also on the New York Times edit team. So although I don't communicate with him directly about a lot of our stuff that we put in the pencil puzzle daily, or well, 6-day daily rotation, he has been Will Schwartz's like right-hand guy for a long time, and he's an absolute puzzle genius. He was making super hard, like themeless crosswords before everybody was doing it, or before a lot more people were. This stuff is great, and he's also a great guy. Thank you for coming to my Frank Longo TED Talk. Okay, I think you see how this works. Look at the top middle here. These are vowels. That's true. Waterfall, yeah, they're beginners. So they accidentally left a few vowels in the clues. But the grid is vowelless, and there's different choices. The name of the puzzle is that we have here going is Fireball, year 16, puzzle 35 with no help, meaning I didn't want like the lengths of the words, or so this is just straight up vowelless. Exactly, Eliana. They're learning. This I have utterly no idea. I tell you what, as we've done before, let me take a spin through the clues. Let's say it's a red light for a moment. Let me maybe like just bounce around a little bit, and then I think this is going to become a group project. Please also do not be shy. I should say, I wish I could say if, but I'll say when you see typos, please shout them out. Particularly with this vowels, really make this take forever. This is fanzines. Are we done? This is Z Nelson's. Well, that would be Ozzy and Harry it. The Nielsen TV ratings, are those even still a thing? I think they are for like another few weeks. These are end zones. These are unrented. Does everybody see where this is going? I think you do. I think you know what vowelless means without me explaining. Because we do have the smartest chat box in the biz. And speaking of which, thank you all for joining me. We're going to bounce around, do a bunch of different material tonight. Is this assiduous? Are we going from 9 letters to 4? I think we are. Is it an episode of I Love Films? I think it is. This is what's north of Tanzania? Ethiopia. What's on the east side of Africa? Rwandans. That's not enough spaces for those letters. I have no idea. Is this Huck Finn? I don't think it is. What is going on here? Secret speech. There are people in the chat box who know what this is. I am not like them. Under discussion, it's not discussion with the word discussed in there, and it's also not consideration. Under negotiation, conceivably. Maybe, let's find out. Is this, man, I want it to be Rwanda. And yet, this, well, I think the negotiation is starting to look right, because that's that. Eke out an existence, barely get, but wow, that is a long blank, and I have utterly no idea. Have we seen this? We have not. Nintendo 64. There are no Ys in these grids. I grabbed this out of my email. This is from a couple months ago. This was sent around to subscribers in September. I didn't bother like making a screenshot of the instructions because I know y'all know how these work, but there is one thing that makes sense. They don't have the letter Y in there. So this is not, well, 64 wouldn't fit here anyway. Was it the Nintendo Switch? No, because I want to say that's handheld, and anyway, that is 6, that's 5 consonants. So Nintendo 360, I'm trying to remember what their other products were. I have no clue. The Xbox obviously was like a home console, maybe with some more letters. What is going on here? Everybody but me, as usual, or as so common here, everybody but me knows. This is a hologram. It is a strip. If it's not a hologram, a watermark. Thank you. Thank you, whoever said that. Oh, it was me. All right. North of Tennesseans. Well, it would be Kentuckians because that's what's north of Tennessee. You can't fool me with easy geography. You can definitely fool me with medium. Greek life, conceivably. Contribution, collection, campaigns, fund, raisers is clearly too short. What fundraising rhymes? It's a V. Under the RCNST, it's not that either. Fundraising drives is a bit of a Hail Mary. Yeah, that easily could be wrong. This is over eating. Fundraising is probably right, but I am not in love with that. This is a, maybe it's right, shoulder strap. This is a junior theme. That was the big thing in my high school. Senior project? Is that a thing? It wasn't for me. Now I don't even know if I graduated high school. Square root of 100 million. Well, it's something thousand. And I'm going to say it is 10,000. No, 4,000. Fine. Really? Waterfall. Really? You being smart and solving stuff? How consistent with your brand. What is this? It's not funny anything because there's no letter Y. Oh yeah, we don't know this either. Something weak, walk. Is it Huck Finn and the Ewok? The fanfic that needs to be written. There's secret speech. What is with this WK? Wow, I extremely have no idea what that is. Something weak? Just don't know. Eke out and exists. I do not like this V at all. Something live, struggle, live. Everybody but me. Everybody but me. What is this? Is this Polk was the president? walking in Memphis? Were we not just talking about Tennessee? I think we were. Struggle. What did we? I thought that was wrong. Maybe that's right. Struggle. No. Eke out wouldn't be struggling. Eke out in existence. Struggle. It's not with life because this V looks right. This is owing to. Apparently not. All right, let's go back to someplace where we felt slightly better about ourselves, where we actually were getting some answers. White noise, excuse me, white noise machine sound. Wow. I think I'll drink some more Red Bull and double down on whatever weird thing just happened. All right. I didn't get a nap today, but I just had a nice dinner and I'm having a nice Red Bull, which should be perking me up. So as usual, once again, it is only my lack of skill that is slowing things down here. We will get to a group activity soon. We've got so many awesome people here. And may I say thank you for joining me, people continuing to roll in. Thank you, lurkers. Love you. Thank you, chatters. Love you. Willing to do favors. Nintendo GameCube, y'all. Super Mario 3, where he has a tail and he's a fox and he flies around. That is the end of my knowledge of Nintendo until we jump forward to the Nintendo Wii, and it's about all I got about Nintendo. This willing to do favor is obliging. The hard ones start with vowels, much like our Only Connect League. Anybody here besides me in Only Connect? Nikki, talking that to you. There's no game this week, and yet there is a game in the next week or two. Super weird, but true. Why would they take a week off? Somebody told me they were like having a problem with their website. Is this grandparents, grandmothers, mama's great? Eh. What were we talking about? Why this puzzle is getting in the way of me babbling at exactly one person, Nikki, about Only Connect League. Yeah, anyway, so apparently next week or the week after will be the last game, except for those rock stars that make the playoffs, as I will immodestly say, my friends and I did last season. Ben, who was here the other night, and our friend Jason and I, we had a magical ride. We somehow finished fourth of the 90 teams in Connections League. Whereupon, full of excitement and confidence, we started this season in the fall and dropped like a stone out of the top division, failed to make the playoffs in the second division. But hey, that's the life we chose. This is something bad idea, can't be that. Unwise, don't know. Okay, this should be gettable with a couple more letters. Nikki, how was your ride in Only Connect? We haven't really talked about that. Only Connect League. Connections draft week. Well, I'll tell you what we have. Depth chart. We are looking for some super subs. We have not. Your ride, as in your arc through the season, was it fun? Was it uneven? Did you play to your potential? Did you leave some points on the table? We did all those things at different times. Is this man and Superman? I think it might be. Because, I mean, that seemed like approximately the right number of consonants, and there was a P in the middle. I assume that's right. But on we go. Any sooner than the point when was probably no, early, then, I was so happy with that until now. Man, I want this to be right. What is going on? Is this Soundgarden? Sure. I'm not even looking at the clue. All right, on we go. White noise machine sound generate. GN. That would make, it could be right, in which case, if it's a G, what is going on here? This is manganese. This is magnetite. tight? Is that a thing? The most fun match you ever had? Well, tell me more. Grandmother, grandparent, this George Bernard Shaw thing's got need for a tightrope. Well, balance would seem to be steadiness. Ill-advised. I hate this DD because I don't know if there are vowels before it, after it. There's no Y at the end. You know, Nikki, we had Pam host like run 2 or 3 of our games this year, which is always like a huge value add. We also had June Pak for the first time. And that is great. He is, you know, a mega genius. Incredibly good at everything, also a good guy. He was my roommate once at the National Crossword Tournament when we were mere children. I mean, we still are, but you know, we were like even younger children. Chooses to go with. Is that like a side dish? Is it like a date? Is it merely a choice? I want this to be select, and yet it really is not. Well, oh, it's got to be Finnegan's Wake over there. I'm looking at the letters anew, and yeah, it's got to be right. Secret speech. I have no idea what that means. Have I read anything by, I believe, was that James Joyce? No, the answer is no, I have not. Ugandans. Wow. Okay. Sounds plausible. My knowledge of African geography is thin. Nikki, we had a weird, you know, it's so crazy that like if we had solved one more group on the wall, I think we actually would have like barely squeaked into the playoffs. But every team has got their version of that, like if only because there are so few games and the margins are often very small. And you know, there's of course the luck of the, oh, if we had chosen that emoji, we would have had a 5, blah, blah. But everyone's got that version of the story. Those things even out. But yeah. Arch Davidson. Hello, Arch Davidson. Tell me if I didn't want it to begin again. Interesting. Is that a Finnegan's Wake thing? I mean, Let's Begin Again is like the song Begin by REM, but that is not what you were referring to clearly. Nikki, your superpower is ignorance of famous puzzle and trivia people. Are we talking about June, Pam, etc.? Finnegan Begin Again. Wow, I did not know that. Didn't know who he was the first time. Oh, you mean like June, like moderated your game and you didn't know that he was a superstar? Same with Brandon Black. Does Brandon? Oh yeah, like I know that June and this is becoming very inside baseball for everybody but Nikki and me. I know that June and Andy are writing material for the league and moderating games. I didn't know that to be the case about Brandon. Got it. Well, you know, no. All right. Let's go crazy. I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to turn on the camera for a quick sec, give you all proper. Wait, stop video, start. Wow, my camera seems to be disconnected. Oh, that's great. What that means is there's no camera for the rest of the night because I think I would have to restart my computer. Occasionally this happens. Ah, all right. All right, it's a no Benji Bass on the camera night. It really doesn't matter. No one, including me, cares. All right. Anyway, all right. Well, that, you know what? That's the universe telling me to keep this short. Nikki, my team, our team, played No Hat Mafia. Those 3 guys, and we had a 1-point lead on them going into the vowels round. Incredibly. Whereupon we got absolutely slaughtered. Those guys are so good at the vowels, they instantly ring out on everything, or used to before they retired, and then just like roll everyone. I could be more proud of our incredible showing against them that night if I had been in a lineup. But no, I was, I believe, on a Northern European trip, and our friend Neville Fogarty sat in for me and got a 5 solo, etc. Begging the question of why was he not always there? Actually, he was a member of the team that season. We were a foursome for that season. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't even traveling. We rotated. That's what we did. Painfully, I was not there for that one. Any sooner than the point went. God, I apologize to everyone in the chat and all lurkers. This is super indulgent. Although there are definitely people here who are present when we play Only Connect on this stream. So at least you know what we're talking about. Any sooner than the point, is it just as soon as, if it's as soon as, then we could do that. This is sound generator. Then what's this? This is the sun. Also, RSS feed. Grandmamas. He wouldn't have mamas if mamas isn't the clue. Grandmamas? Would he actually grandmoms? Either way, with MMS. Arch Davidson, as usual. If I stop talking, it's easier, and then it gets even duller in here. Is it possible for it to get duller in here? Motor to the frame. This is probably like an engine mount, I think that is. Ides of March, date 5th, outward. Huh. No idea. Really stuck. Boy, I can relate to that in a big way right now. Unfit, I beginning to feel that too. Suggestion for a present gift idea. I like that idea with only the one consonant. Ill-advised, something minded, on don't know. Outward chooses to go with, I want this to be adds on, decides on, not recommended. Solving a vowel list in front of 600,000 viewers, not recommended. May I say welcome? Who's here tonight? Oh, I don't know. I think Amy Poehler is a huge fan here. Sarkozy from France loves my occasional attempts to speak French. But more importantly, thank you, chatters, lurkers. Yep. And man, we got, all right, we'll knock this thing out and then let's get a little words on stream going. We've got so many word people here. Really stuck is in a fix, maybe? I like an X to start. Outward features are externalities, externals? Is externals, is that a thing? Not crazy about it. Until such time as, y'all. All right, I'm going to say grand moms. I do not love the mama, like mama's dupe. I'm going to say grand mums. Let's do it UK style. Eke out an existence is struggle to stay alive, to keep alive would fit, but that would just be super weird. All right, let's go on. I mean, there's plenty of clues we haven't seen yet. Large format newspaper where you might find our sweet 6-day NYT puzzle rotation. What? Subscribe now. I am not. Oh, is this broadsheet? Probably, as opposed to tabloid. Struggle to, the T was not the problem. Accrue money based on the principle. How about earn into rest? May I give everyone some financial advice? Never spend the principal. Live off the interest, y'all. May I also recommend paying cash for your house? That way you won't have to pay interest to a bank. Nobody listens to me. Many an unmarried mother or father, an eloper. A teenager who regrets a crazy Friday night. I have no idea what this is. Cohabiting, co-parent. I have no idea what he's going for there. Okay, this is brass something. Quintet, quartet, quintet. Wait, that might not be right. Brass on. They often consist of, all right, brass ensemble seems very plausible. Liari, good evening. How are you? How is your life? Everyone, how is your life? This is not just me, Nikki, and Liari. What is everyone up to? Is it too late to say what did y'all do last weekend? I'll tell you what I did. I went to Jazz Showcase in Chicago's Printers Row. Man, it was great. Friend had an extra ticket. Really enjoyed that. Sunday was all about the Bears, and wow, are they getting fun to watch? They are 51% winning their games, meaning they are winning their games. Assist someone by obstructing opponents. Run interference. Phrase between a company's legal name and trade name, DBA, aka, is there another name for that? Well, anyway, a DBA or I can spit it out. If I shut up, I could think of it. Can't think of it. There's a better name for that. But anyway, DBA is doing business. Yes, look at all those S's. Crazy. Okay, communities near larger cities, but da da da. These are not city states. They're not exurbs. Huh, more self-contained. Oh, there's like, is there some weird name? Like they're not that they're incorporated. It's a, I feel like I have heard this. I deal with real estate a lot at work, and yet I'm not seeing it. I bet people in the chat know it, but I'm not asking yet. Single, I mean, oh, okay. So many unmarried ones have single parents. Got it. I was way overthinking that. Is this a whirlpool? What is this? Where upon Saint Benevolence Church milieu that isn't fraught with volatility, a stable buyer. Is this VV? Let's get to that in a second. Stable and buy earn mint. What is this? Tennis players. I think it's tennis players and Frank. Well, he's a beginner. All right, this itinerary. So what is going on here? Struggle to survive. Nice. Got it. On we go. This is St. Louis. What is this? Well, it ends in an S. Let's go down here for a second. Rock crushes scissors. Does it not? Rock, paper, scissors? Rock. Is it rock music? I'm not seeing that. This is quality of a very weak connection. Insert reference to this stream. I want this to be like static or lag. 1 bar. Not seeing it. Is this Mrs. Claus? Tied to a tree branch in a yard. A tire swing, in which case this is not a sextet. Wait. Horn, trombone, tuba, and 2 trumpets. That can't be a sextet, much as I want this to be a tire swing. No, this N is right. So this is not right. I'm talking myself into confusion. Keeper of fish tanks is a pet store. It is a nursery. It is an aquarium. Yikes. Just not seeing that. Is this boundless? I'm not seeing that either. We are running out of clues. That is not good. This is probably Jeff Gold. DNS server. This is gas. Yes, gaseous. Correct my pronunciation in the chat if you like. I don't know. Eliana, you sat at home nursing a cold and writing an essay, but that's what college kids do. Sorry about cold. This is that's to be My ideas are just not even close to being right. Maybe this is scissors. Rock, cross, that has to be right. So what is going on here? Brass. Yeah, I was hating all these letters, quite honestly. But if it's not brass ensemble, brass recitals doesn't make sense. It fits. I mean, if it's not a brass ensemble, brass quintet, would you say that? Aquari doing business as is wrong? There's just no way. AQU aquarium only has, and it's not plural. Run interference is right. So this is right too. So what is going on here? Aqua. Sorry, everyone. Everyone is tapping their foot impatiently, waiting to play some words on stream. I get it. Tired swing is right. Quality is a noun. I want this to be ending in N-E-S-S. Something lost, data, static. Is that W going to help? Well, these are satellite towns. Is that what this is? Definitely is what that is, even though I don't know the expression. It has to be right. Denseness. I specialize in that. Very weak. Got that going here as well. Brass quintets. Boundlessness is undefeated, like Nikki's only connecting. Boundlessness. Infinity something? Infiniteness would require a bunch more letters. Brass quintets. All right, let's figure out why these are what they are. This is tennis, y'all. Very weak connection. Terseness, tense, infinitude. That's what I have. Infinite attitude. Thank you. Everybody, all these polite people in the chat have been sitting on all these answers the whole time, politely letting me embarrass myself. But thank you for your kindly not spitting out the answers. Infinitude, sure. What else don't we know? This satellite. All right, so this is quality of a very weak tenuousness. Oh, there was a lot more vowels in here. Got it. All right, tenuousness. Good. On we go. Millennials. Oh, we haven't seen all the clues yet. Thank God. Principal, continuous, blah, blah, main, borders, main, 41. Curious if I see 41. Aquarium stuff. Aquarist? Is that what you would say an aquarium person is? Something ist. Aquaman? Aquarist isn't the word, is it? There's just no way. Really? Wow. Okay. I knew it was a Q and I had no idea. All right. Well, it's good that these are next to each other because these are the shrugs during playing spelling. Although no shade to our friend Sam. Actually, Sam Azerski, best known as a spelling bee editor, is primarily I think primarily is a crossword editor at the New York Times. But more relevantly to me, he is my editor, and I love working with Sam. Great taste, great sense of nuance and style, good sense of humor. He gets the jokes, he knows good trivia. He's just a pleasure to work with. Love Sam. Also just a good guy. Monopoly Place, St. James Place, of course. All right, you want some Monopoly trivia direct from the New York Times cryptogram? Direct in the sense that it was in there several years ago. Marvin Gardens on the Monopoly board is in fact misspelled in the game. Now, there's a long version because I only have room for like one sentence in the newspaper. Marvin Gardens in real life is spelled M-A-R-V-E-N because it is a portmanteau of Margate and Ventnor, Ventnor, which is on the Monopoly board. But Margate X Ventnor somehow became Marvin with an I like the first name, and it stayed on the board. And I think there was an effort like in the 70s or 80s to correct it. And all the Monopoly files of the land, raised their voices in protest, both of them. And anyway, so it stayed in Marvin Gardens, but now it's not really spelled like that. 1971 hit, whose chorus mentions good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be the Dukes of Hazzard, because for my money, this is the worst song ever recorded. This is that I'm not even going to say it. I hate it so much. I can't listen to it. It's just the worst. Fight me, bro. It's the worst. This is a spittoon. This is some sort of a spoon at 57. Oh, it is. I was kind of half joking. Dessert spoon. Beautiful. Is this meet the standards of measure up to? This is museums. Is that where you find aquariumists? I guess not. What is going on at 55? Never marked. Being built under in development. What is this? Main principal contiguous. I'm thinking of two contiguous countries, but if it's parts within a country, it could be like states or provinces. However, mainlands, got it. Typo and 43 down. Thank you, Saint JB. Meet the standards of measure up to. Got it. Thank you. That is very helpful. And development. That means this is wrong. American. Oh, typo here too. Spread. Well, you know what? This was like. I didn't want to give this song like the respect of spelling it right. In development. All right, we're done because at the lower right, you see this puzzle. The puzzle is filled correctly. Thank goodness. Thank you for your patience, y'all. Good game to you too, Elia. Stop the share. Wow, this is the first time I've ever streamed where I couldn't turn on my camera. That is crazy. Occasionally on my old desktop machine, it needs to be restarted for the camera to work. But I was on a Zoom earlier and it was on, so I don't get it. I ran out of here, grabbed a bite to eat, came back, and apparently the camera decided to turn itself off. So you're just going to have to assume that I am, not wearing clown suit, whatever. I saved that for the solving. Let's get a little words on stream going. We got so many great people here tonight. Y'all have been so patient while I stumbled around. We have fewer chatters here, but more lurkers. It's all good. Lurkers, jump in if you want. No press. You don't have to. I am going to. Where is words on stream? Is it Chrome? Apparently. No. Oh, I closed it earlier. And bear with me. Let's do it again. WOS.GG. I am like very amused that they got GG as their suffix. Let's do. There is like super weird music. I'm going to turn my speaker down and start playing it. First, let's share this screen like that. Let's twitch it up. I got it. It's always low latency mode. Y'all ready? Everybody know how this works? I am going to sit back and watch you guys crush this game. Is everyone getting this super weird, like hypnotic, slightly disturbing music? I can turn the speaker down. Maybe you'll get it on your computer. Either way, I'm muting it. Yes, type your answers into the chat. Speaking of Sam and the spelling bee, this is essentially a spelling bee analog. What's going to happen is, well, look at the screen. There's the how to play it. I'm explaining it better than I am. Letters are going to pop up, and you are going to type words that you can find in those letters. And what's more, it gets slightly more complicated because sometimes one of the letters is like a wrong letter. So as we go further into the game, you'll think it's a good letter, but it's not. And sometimes they won't show you a letter. It'll be like a question mark. So keep an eye on what other people are typing. Like if someone types the word like piranha, then you know you can type the word hair because clearly those letters are all permissible. But sometimes as we get even further, it won't even show you what words people are. Less talk, more rock. I'm hitting start. I think you will figure out how this works. 3, 2, 1, off you go. There's a lag, so it would be unfair for me to play. So I am going to sit back and watch you all do it. This is like the equivalent of squares.io, but instead of you all like doing crosswords, you're playing words on stream, a la anybody else? Is everybody getting this? Is there a lag? Wow, I expected more players. Well, shoot, I'll jump in if that's Eliana. It's just you and me. What is the pen? Fine, we got all kinds of chatters. Everybody seems to have evaporated, or they don't want to lower themselves. They don't want to crush me. That's fine. All right, I'm coming for you, Eliana. I think what is this? There is a 7-letter word hiding in here. I want this to be Cornish hen. Are we gonna lose on the first level if we don't go far enough? I mean, I have never been great at this. Oh, this is a chronic. What? Calls of Narnia. What is this? Man, I'm just not great at this game. I think, you know, did we get bounced from playing this game, Eliana? If we did, that's, oh, I see. I didn't even notice it before. There's a goal. All right, I'm playing. Man, we have had so many great chatters here tonight. Maybe people got sick of watching me like flunk my way out of the vowel list. Maybe, maybe I abuse the audience's patience. If so, sorry, audience. All right, Eliana, I'm going to let you go for the 6-letter word. I see it, but there's a lag, so I am going to focus on 4-letter words for a sec. Nice. Took you no time. None of my, is there a letter here that's not allowed? None of my words are going through. We're 10 away from our goal. Yikes. We need 10 more points. If we fall short of our goal, do they kick us out? All right, we met our goal. Thank God. To get fired on level, what are we on level 2? That would not be such a good look. Oh, they're in alphabetical order, by the way, in case that. Oh man, 48 out of 43. We barely squeaked by. Ah, okay. Yes, this is jump in, chatters, by the way. Wow, we had so many more people here about 15 or 20 minutes ago. Could it be that watching me stumble around and fail to do well on that? Wow, I guess I need to like save the vowel lisses for my own time. I see the 6-letter word, but I'm gonna let you all do it because again, there's a lag. So I'm gonna focus on 4-letter words for a sec. Oh, nice one, Selbor. Oh, Eliana, you beat me to that one. Nothing starts with E. These are, again, these are in alphabetical order. So that helps. All right, met our goal. We're not going to get fired. I want TURNT to be in there. Look at all those things that come after the word true. What? Oh, let's try that. It's the knowing they're in alphabetical order. That really helps. But what's the first letter of the 5-letter one? I don't know. Do you? I don't. Guess. It has 2 vowels. Not seeing it like at all. I see a lot of things that are almost right. I wish they would show you the words you didn't get. Do they do that? I don't remember seeing that. No. 2 stars. I guess that's better than 1. Do they? Hmm. It's like what there was like what 5-letter word didn't we get? Exactly, Selvor. I I am going to let you all go for the longest word at the top of the show because I don't know how long the delay is. I'm gonna go for I don't know, was it at some point they don't let you do 4-letter words. Oop, I gotta get into the chat box. Oh, I see a 7-letter word. Who else sees it? Oh, Eliana crushed it. Nice one. Oh my God, it was a virtual tie. Selware, you got aced out. I want the word someone to be in there. That's no moon, y'all. Oh, there's a 5-letter word that we haven't found yet. Oh, there's 2 5-letter words. Mom knows? Sure, why not? All right, so there's something after moon and before noons. How about this? Did we get them all? You got to give me no. That's got to be legit. Not giving it to me. Um, Omniocentesis. What? I thought I tried moose. So where you put moose in a long time ago, and they didn't. All right. All right. There might be what did we call it in the last puzzle? A weak connection between or going on here? Maybe. I thought I had Argonaut, but I didn't. Oh, there is no 7-letter word. All right. At some point, they're going to give us like a phantom letter that isn't right. Okay, I see a 6-letter word, and I am not putting it in because I am letting one of you take your shot. Oh, there's a, okay, at some point, oh, thank you, at top middle. Hello, mentally, first time chatter, welcome. How are you? How's your evening going? Anyone watching this, you're welcome to play along, throw some words in the chat. Let's try that. All right, so there's a bad letter. No wonder some of our guesses are not working. Well, if goat is good, then toga is good. And if tang is good, then net is good. I'm stealing everyone's good work. All right, one of these letters is, I'm going to go for a 5-letter word, argo, and if those work, that will help. Orangutan is no good. Maybe the O's? I don't know which letter is bad, but one of them is. All right, if no one's putting ragu, then I'm doing it. But I don't think that's going to work because I think one of those letters is wrong. Oh, R is no good? All right, so it's nougat. Well done. Well, oh my God, we're still 16 points short. This might be our flop. um, hmm, I feel like a death knell, a bell is going about to be heard. Are they going to flunk us? I have to admit, we did not do great. Game over. All right. Well, not our best work. How many levels did we get to? 10? Is that bad? So, I know. I second that emotion, Selvar. Yeah, not our best work. But should we play again? Should we run it again later? Maybe we should like circle the wagons, bounce back to a crossword, and maybe do another words on stream in a minute. Yeah, well, I mean, we had 3 players. One more. That's fine. Happy to do it again. We had so many more people here earlier. Everyone vanished. I keep saying it, but I think I scared everybody away with my like lousy solve of the old vowels. All right, let's go back. Wasn't that show lost? Like they had to go back. All right, let's restart the share. All right, that was level 10. We've got some new people in the chat box. Please jump in, play along. I mean, Selbor, Eliana, I would like to think we could get past level 10. I already see the 7, but I'm going to let one of you get it. But I'm not holding back on everything shorter than that. Selbor, you beat me to chime. That is so rude. Right when I said I would let you go first, you crushed me. Let's see if we can run the table on these. I would think maybe, is it vain to think that after our weak performance, we could actually do that? Oh, chimneys. Eliana put chimney. How is that not right? Aren't these all? I'm not going to type it. Eliana, type chimney again. I think that's got to be right. There you go. Maybe, does it take that long to go in? Oh, yeah, that is legit. Yeah, maybe it was a Twitch thing. That's fair. Low main. We're 13 away from the goal. Are we going to flunk on the first level? That would be, I mean, come on, guys. We got to do better than that. Maybe some of the letters we've been typing are not going in. Let's get some 5-letter words. Those are probably worth more points, right? Chime. Chimp. Okay. Oh my God. We barely look at that. Oh yeah, that is not a promising start. 80. Oh, well, 82. All right. There's a bit of a delay. 82 out of 72. Oh yeah. We 1 star is worst acceptable score, apparently, and we got 1 star on level 1. If you're watching, if you're lurking, Get in here. Wow, we are driving viewers away with this game. All right, I see a 6, but you guys take it. Shouldn't eat the last canapé here, right? If I'm a host. Is there a bad letter in here? I just wonder. All right, ruling. I saw that earlier. I'm letting you guys take the longest ones. If, oh, okay, I see the other. No, I thought it was gluing, but there's only one G. Luring. Nice one, Selvar. Very good. Maybe we can get them all here. Between ring and rung, there is ruin. And between grin and lung, there is well, we're doing better than last. Oh my God, we've crushed our goal. That's good. Man, we almost face planted on level 1. That, I mean, I don't care if there's just 3 of us. That is, I mean, we're theoretically like puzzle people here. Right? Girl has to be acceptable. Why is it not going in? All right, there's one more. Oh, there's 2 more. Sorry, there's 2 more. Wait, I'm gonna type luring. Somebody else already did, and it would be pretty gross if they gave it to me and not you. All right, Selbor. There's these weird super long delays, but all right, there's GU. L I just want to know what we're not getting. It's not cool, and they won't show it to me. 3 stars, 9 words out of 10. That is probably as well as we've done all night. Not trying to brag, but I am in last place. I'm going to keep giving you all the edge on the longest one because, again, I don't know how long the delay is. All right, I see the 7-letter word. Take it, somebody. Yep, Selbor, you got heavily, so I'm going to put heavy. Time is running out, and I got distracted by this weird message that I posted that oh, we're 8 short, and I haven't held up my end of it. If we lose, it's my fault. All right, we can run it again. Sorry, I accidentally posted something from work that is, yeah, all right, my fault that we lost. I'm going to run it back. I was trying to like delete this weird, boring, unrelated message. Couldn't figure out how to do that. Still can't. I mean, it doesn't matter. But I got into like a Twitch vortex here. That was it was like a all right. Anyway, it wouldn't even be worth explaining that work thing. Let's restart. And that was definitely the weirdest chat I've ever done. Sorry about that. I'll be vain and say we would have passed that level if I had been I got completely taken out there. All right. I see the 6-letter word. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna grab one of these fives. If I see another one, I'll let you all take it. Tones of Dunshire. Yep. All right, that's good. Try that. Let's try snow cones. Ah, Eliana, you found it. Good job. CEOs, probably not. SONE is actually a word. Ones is actually a word. All right, we already passed our goal. This is level one. How did we almost flop on level one earlier? That is, I mean, as my buddies in the Bay Area would say, that is hella embarrassing. But it happened. All right, I see some buds rolling in here. Jump in the chat box. If you feel like playing along, this is essentially spelling bee, except it's a little trickier than that. Sometimes there are like phantom letters that don't work. We have cone, we have cons. I mean, I believe I put once like a year ago. Neos, Neopets, nose, NOES, that's pretty weak. Yeah, anyway, so this is like spelling bee, except sometimes there's like a letter that's a dummy letter that doesn't work, and sometimes they hide a letter and you have to like guess your way through the alphabet. Oh, wow, look how close we are. CO, cosecant. No, we missed one. It's frustrating that they won't show you what you missed. I should be able to click a button and like be told what we missed, but I'm not seeing them. All right, so be it. Eliana and Selbor virtually tied, and I also participated. Welcome, chatters, welcome, lurkers. If you want to join us, jump in the chat box and start playing. There's a 7-letter word here, and I want it to be musical, and it is not. And it's not music. These are weird letters. Calcium, nice one. Eliana, well done. iCal, the Apple Calendar thing. Calculus. Music, I want mural. Laic is a. They'll probably not give it to me for 10 minutes, but it's a word. I mean, they're all but handing us calcium, but what is going on here? I would think with all the weird words in this game, they would take calc. All right. So the other 5-letter word comes after claim in the alphabet, as so many things do. Spending too much time trying to find the 5. Well, we already easily passed the goal, thanks to Eliana crushing these long words. Is there anything here that starts with the letter A? Amyl nitrate, but with an I? ACLU, not so much. Malik, what? Eliana, why is this not your stream with me like trying to get something done in the chat? CA. Going back to Cali, perhaps? I keep saying it, but I want to know which one we didn't get. All right, anyway, great job. 67 out of 36. That's got to be good for 3 stars. We nailed it. Welcome, chatters. Welcome, lurkers. We had more people here earlier. I drove them away with my vowelless solve, but that's okay. On we go. After this one, we will get back to the gridathon. One of the letters is fake. Well, look, there's a 7-letter word in order there. Might be it. Go ahead and try. One of these is fake. Dressed, I thought it might be dressed. In which case, dress is good. No C, huh? Fair enough. Redress is clearly good. Ooh, secede. I love that. Oh, but there are no six-letter words. Egress, also no good. Which did we say was bad? Letter C. Oh, see, there's no CEDE is no good because there's no C. Got it. Re something. Oh, this and this and this and oh, the Passover Seder not in here. That's a word, y'all. 58 out of 41. All right, we did it again. We did it again. We're are we on a are we on a roll? 2 out of 3. I guess we should be happy with that, right? With only 3 of us playing. Oh, Selbor, I'm coming for you. And Eliana, I'm coming for you. Oh my God, that was by far my best one. Which isn't saying much because I think it's fair to say that I'm not very good at this game. I have trouble finding stuff, and when I do, somebody already did it. Acrobat is not in there. One of the letters is fake. Interesting. Okay, I see a 6-letter word, and I think the B is fake. However, let's try some words though. Factor, that's the one I thought it was. Nice one. Eliana, you got it. All right, now that you got that, though, I am going for some 5-letter. How is craft not a word if there's no B? I ask you. Putting in words, that's, oh. Eliana, how dare you? I put in craft also. I put in craft before both of you. I was robbed. Where is the commissioner? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's no B, right? That one's on me. Taco has got to be good. And it is. Coat has got to be good. Wow, we are flirting with failing again because we're 16 short. Oh, Selbor, nice. I'm putting in these like short words that I think are. I had to put in cart twice. Oh no, we got 70 out of 73. Did we flop again at level 9? Well, some people's streams, they crush this thing because they've got 20 people playing. Well, we don't have that luxury. Man, there were so many people here earlier. I'm taking the collar for that. I think I'm learning valuable lessons, though. I'm going to stop the share here. Um, was it a GG, though? Was it, I ask you? I guess it was it was okay. Let's go back to the crossword well, knock out a few more grids before we call it night. That was a shame. We really built up a nice critical mass here, and then oh no. Yeah, that's a great point. There's such a thing as word jail. Right, you put it in, they won't give it to you. Booby puppy, good evening to you. Hey, how about that, Mr. Roberto? Your timing is pretty good because we were about to pick another crossword. Would you like us to take a look at one of your cryptics, perhaps? We do have some smarties in the chat box here. We had some like first timers here jumping in earlier. They didn't stick around for the words on stream game though. Bob, anyway, if you're interested in a little more of your stuff on the stream, just say the word. I'm happy to. Exactly. Let's go back to your. I gotta memorize the name of your. Turn a light on? I know it's dark in here. No, the deal is that on my old desktop, occasionally the camera like won't turn on. Restarting the machine fixes that, but the camera was on earlier during an early Zoom, and now I can't like restart the machine without ending the stream. So I'm like, the hell. Little weird, I grant you. Should I screen share the cartoon from the beginning? No, let's not even. Let's just go to your website. And it's Tales from the Cryptics. Was that the deal? Tales from the Cryptic Crosswords. Let's share. Let's screen the share. And let's share the screen. Roberto, cool flip trick, your crossword solo debut. This looks like 11x. Is that too many clues for the three of us? Should we find something smaller? I think we did this one. That's the one that had theme generation, aka the me generation. 7x9, like the one I just wrote. Is that a good size for us? Maybe. Pet dragon. With just three of us here. We had so many like crossword mavens here earlier, and I drove them away with my vowelless. Put a newer post with your ABCX. It didn't post. Well, I don't know. Reload the screen. Okay, honest. Oh shit! I reloaded my. I reloaded my Twitch screen and just killed all the earlier messages in the chat. Let me get back to this so I can see the chat. Top three of these are behind a paywall. All right, fair enough. Welcome. I see we've got some new people strolling in here. How did I drive away that many people? Is the vowelless crossword, was that boring? Well, I will never not think this is funny. Your onion like artwork cartoon up there. Bob, you tell me. The 7x9, we can knock that out quick. That's only what? 5, that's only like 10 answers. Should we 5x11? West Coast dinner time. Fair. Go back through the archive. Sure, let's roll it back, as the kids say. Yeah, I like the vowels too. I mean, I'm super biased because I'm the one solving it, but I think those are like food for thought for everybody. I mean, if everybody was throwing answers, and the problem is if everyone's like, uninitiated or whatever, then it's like, we like just fill them in. Go for Banshee, attack dinosaur. That seems like that'll be, wow, you got 4 3-letter ones and 6, 7. All right, we'll see how long this takes us. Bob, I didn't say this earlier. I get a kick out of the fact that you have all the zeros in there, implying that someday you will have mini number 56 million and whatever. Banshee attacked dinosaur. I feel like that's a cryptic clue that we could solve just by looking at this. And hey, where is Stan Theo? I ask you. Do you guys ever do puzzle stuff together? A few thousand years. Banshee attacked dinosaur. Difficulty level is unclear. Interesting. Why do I always write these after midnight when all my joke juice has been depleted? At least you're good until midnight, like some sort of a mogwai. All right. Eliana, Selbor, get the the puzzle hunt. Wait, what? Oh, not MIT, but just a different puzzle hunt, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I let a few people know the other night that that you were going to be on the stream, and I mean, not that I expected him to be here. I mean, I'm sure he had other plans. I just told people the day of, blah blah. But it would be fun to get you both on here in some kind of way. Puzzle boat, exactly. Is it Foggy Broom? I have never puzzle boated. Eliana, set yourself up for success. I totally agree, and yet I don't get the specific reference. All right, Eliana, Selbor. No pressure. Lurkers, one and all. It is time for another Bob Weiss cryptic. This is a treat. Is this a she-wolf? 3-4. I mean, I very strongly feel that dinosaur is a definition, and we're anagramming the word banshee. But if it's not a she bear, oh, exactly, Elliot. Got you. I got you. Is it's 3-4? Is it a T-Rex? If so, Bob, shame on you. You've really done a poor job cluing T-Rex. Dinosaur doesn't have to be a literal dinosaur. It could be something old like a has-been, y'all. Should I not say it if I see it? I tell you what, I will do that. From now on, I'll do the G1A thing along with everybody else, and I'll give you all a chance. Sorry, I just blurted that out. Rodent in Dutch. Amsterdam. I think I see the answer just off of. Okay. I am going to do what everyone else does. I'm going to say G. 1D. I got one down. Does anybody else say it if you know it? And, oh, Eliana, you got it. Very nice. And let's go to these just because it'll be easier with too many letters, probably. Of course, that'll be even more true for the threes, I guess. Voice of submissive guy is muffled. I have a guess based on what I think is the def. Now I'm trying to do it in my head here. How? I feel like it's operatic, but how would we get? Just not seeing it. Maybe that's not the answer. Look at this one. Eliana, Selbor, other lurkers. If you see it, don't be shy. Jump in. Connected in con by talking about niece or nice. Okay, I got this one. I got it, I tell you. Should I type that? G3D. Do that. Look at, because all the clues are visible on the screen, I'm going to go on. Comeuppance is a formidable foe. All right, I think I see the answer because I think I see the definition. Type it in the chat and not send it. Oh my God, Bob, you and your rated R material. I got it. That is hilarious. That is quite a clue. I think I got it. All right, G4D. I'm not going to keep typing it. Selbor, jump in if you like. I see we actually have some cryptic people, some cryptic crossword experts in the chat. Cryptic people, jump in if you want. I'm going to look at more clues. Wild Bunch was a flop with just 50% returns. Just not seeing it. I is wild. If maybe wild is not an anagram indicator. Clearly, it's the definition wild or wild bunch because with just 50% returns is not going to be the definition. Yeah, booby puppy, exactly. I mean, your screen name is, semi, I don't know, PG, hard PG. Okay, I've thought of a plausible definition. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. All right, I fully have 5. 6 across. I'm not filling these things in because I want to let others do it. Although
keep saying it. We had a big fat group of people here and everybody sauntered away. They were sick of watching me stagger around that vowel list. I assume usually, yeah, Nikki, absolutely. If you see an answer, once I've said I have it, let's say I want to try to puzzle it out. But once I have it, then you can say it. Total guess. You skim finals. Nikki, you are back. We are getting Doug back. Total guess. You skim finals. Okay, I have 6 across, y'all. Wait, okay, so I got this, that, that. I don't know this, although now still don't know 5, 2 down, but I know the rest. Nikki, you have 6. Go ahead and say it, and I'll type it in and I'll explain it. 7, Minotaur was small before taking T. 2 of you have 6. Some is absolutely right, and why is that? Because total as a verb is some, or it could be a noun. Add things up, some. And you know what? All right, I'll explain this one. I'll let you all explain the next time you say an answer. You skim finals, the final letters in guess you skim makes some. Okay, fair enough. 7, Minotaur was small before taking T. What on earth? Nikki, have at it. What is 4 down? And I'll let you explain it too. Agree and explain away in the chat. 4 down is nemesis. 7-letter word, nemesis. It's foe. Yep, foe is the definition. And then comeuppance is a formidable foe. Well, actually, make it more clear. A formidable foe is your nemesis, is the nemesis. Exactly. So come, semen going up is comeuppance. A little bit cheeky, hence the question mark, but it's totally legit. And then the word is just the word is. Yep. Well done. Comeuppance, exactly. Clever. That Bob, that's your brand. That's your thing. Clever. I have noticed the cleverness in your many of your clues. Yeah, very cheeky. Pretty cheeky, sis. Wasn't that the commercial? All right, Minotaur was small before taking T. I just can't see. Minotaur is the definition. What is going on here right now? Is it like a beast? I mean, was small before taking T. Could go in a number of different directions. Not seeing a path to the answer. I mean, welcome, lurkers, chatters, one and all. Thank you for joining me. It's like a revolving door tonight. We got people coming and gone, which is great. But this Bob Weiss MIDI ain't gonna solve itself. What is, you know, 1 down? Interesting. Nikki Demas, go for it. I'm looking at this for a sec. Trauma dumping is best every so often. Holland is a good guess, but there's only one problem. It's not the right answer. 7, hamster. Now you got it. Go ahead and explain it. Eliana, you have a guess for 7 interests. I am now seeing a guess for 7. I don't, wait, give me 1 second. Dutch Amsterdam, exactly. So the in literally means it's a hidden word, and in Dutch Amsterdam, if the highlight shows up on the stream, is the word hamster. Well done. That is absolutely it. Yep. Oh, the highlight works in the stream. Maybe not my camera, arguably more useful, but yeah, the highlighting works. Okay. I am sure this isn't right, but like I wanted this to be this because Minotaur was like in ancient Greece and a tau is a T in Greek. That is just not getting the job done. Oh, Eliana, that's what you had to? Because like taught, well, no, that would be after taking away a T. Was small. Could it be tad? Oh no, was small before taking T. What would was small be? Nikki, you're right. That is what's going on at 3. Halfway there, you're partway there. I'll let you puzzle it out for another second. Trauma dumping is best every so often. I feel like there's like maybe a casual expression for trauma. Oh, trauma dumping is best every so often. Exactly, Nikki, exactly. It's not beast. It's not like monster. Wait a second. Before taking. Oh, well, hang on. If we take away the tau, TAU from Minotaur, we get minor. And then was small could be, I mean, something minor is small, but are we going from a capital T to a lowercase t? Yeah. So, I mean, there's yeah, Minotaur minus minor. I agree with that, but T is the def. Okay, that I like that. Minotaur was small before taking. Amusingly, there's another Greek letter right here, which is obviously irrelevant. Okay, I'm a little puzzled by if T, the definition tau, that is, it has to only be the letter T to be the definition. So Minotaur was small. What are we missing here? I don't quite see I don't quite see the parse for 7. All right, and okay, I'm going to circle back to the Minotaur one in a second. I'm going to catch up with Nikki Mob. I agree with that. I saw that earlier. Bomb returning less B. I think you're close. I think it is bombed. I think mob is the definition for wild bunch. Was a flop is bombed, BOMBED, with just 50% BOM, the first half, returns, going backwards. So we have bombed backwards, but just half of the word to get mob. That's my theory. Now, let's go back to the one where I have no clue what is happening. We catch up to the chat. Didn't have the minor part. Got it. Like a container clue where the answer is given in the clue. All right, you're raining answers. I love it. I had not seen the answer yet to 2, so nice job, Nikki. I'll get to that in 1 sec. Let's just try to put this. Let's put this Minotaur to bed. So Bob's explanation is like a container clue where the answer is given in the clue. It's minor before taking. I'm gonna watch this again later and be like, oh, but right now I'm just not following it. It's backwards in its logic and atypical. Yeah, I should say so because I still don't get it. All right, let's move on. I could spend all day. Bob already explained it. Oh, wait, there we go. Likeness. Oh, so the was is okay. Minotaur was. Okay, but then T is also the definition. Bob, I'm going to give you credit for this making perfect sense. I just don't think tonight is a night when I'm going to understand. No big deal. All right. Let's subdued. Voice of submissive guy. Okay, voice of homophone, submissive is a sub. A guy is a dude. Muffled, subdued, except subdued like that. Got it. Nikki, nice one. Now you also said sweet, and that is, I agree, that is the answer. And you want to explain it or shall I? Every so off. Okay, let's see. You said every so often alternate letters. IBS? Oh, trauma. Bob, this is fifth grade. Is that really appropriate? Okay, yeah, IBS. What is it? Irritated bowel syndrome or something? Trauma dumping. Jesus. Is every other letter in an IBS? Yep, Nikki, you got it. Very good. Um, yep. Everybody get those IBS jokes into the chat. Yeah, Bob, please. There are children here, by which I mean, I don't know, me. Are there children in the chat? We've got some great ones passing through here tonight. We had some great people here earlier. We have more of them now. Welcome, lurkers. Welcome, chatters. You know, they say a stranger's just a friend you haven't met yet. A lurker's just a chatter who hasn't chatted. Yeah, so on sweet in French is on sweet talking, audio, homophone, about is on or en, if you will. And then nice, not Nice, France, but nice is sweet, like this, but we are going to do it like that. All right, I haven't looked at the last one. I'm going to not look at the chat for one quick sec because I want to solve this. People have been beating me to the answers here. First EGOT winner, beginning to regret filling in for NLBT start. What? All right, well, I know who the first EGOT winner is, which has essentially handed me the answer, but let's hit the parse. I'm going to type it in the chat so I can look at the letters. Think Broadway. There's a hint. I'm not hitting enter in the chat. I just want to look at the letters. First EGOT winner, beginning to regret. Okay, I got it. I fully got it. Bob, in no way did your hat from the other day help me get the answer. It's not Rita Moreno or Whoopi. Is it double EGOT Bobby Lopez? Did he co-write Avenue Q with my college friend Jeff Marks? I didn't drop the name. Bob did. Bob said EGOT. I mean, what choice did I have? But to obnoxiously mention Bobby Lopez, who I had a nice Chinese food lunch with Jeff once. What? I made it so much worse. I did. Great guys. Jeff, buddy from college. We were in the honors program together a million years ago. And he went out, and if he didn't win himself a Tony, as did Bobby. Those guys, and wow, did they deserve it. 2004 Best Musical. Was it Wicked? No, it was Avenue Q. Much like Shakespeare in Love, taking the old Best Picture trophy away from the much better funded, much more power produced Saving Private Ryan. Yep, it all happened. All right, if no one else is saying it, I'm saying it. This is Richard Rogers, which we spell like that. Okay, so I get a kick out of this. Nice work. We rockin', y'all. No, it is Richard Rogers, the first. Wow. I wonder how he got himself an Emmy. Okay, anyway, Rogers and Hammerstein, Rogers and Hart, Richard Rogers spelled his name with a D. First EGOT winner is the definition, Rogers. Beginning to regret are filling in for MLB team's starter. The Dodgers are an MLB team, but the starting letter, it's cute because it's obviously has a good surface read, MLB team's starter. But no, we're talking about a starting letter. GG indeed. Cooperative cryptics, y'all. That could be like a new like niche thing we do. Rogers won an Emmy for the music for an ABC documentary on Winston Churchill. Wow. Very interesting. Nikki, you are saying what I am thinking. I also am enjoying the co-op. Do we dare do another one? I mean, with just us girls, Nikki, Eliana, Selbor. Selbor is the latest person who I put to sleep. We do have some new faces in the chat box. I keep saying it, but it keeps being true. Welcome, chatters, one and all. I plugged few upcoming streams here before there was like anybody here. And now that other people have left, I will do it again. In probably the second week of December, Will Shorts will be joining us on this stream, making his third appearance in this stream to present a connections trivia game that he himself wrote. And as long as I'm dropping names beyond those of double EGOT, first ever double EGOT winner Bobby Lopez, I will say that Will presented this material to the great Paulo Pasco and the not so great me over Labor Day weekend. Paulo and I loved it. We had ourselves a time. Honestly, it's not super difficult, but it's very cute stuff. And what we'll probably do is get some players in here and get more people like in the chat. That will be a lot of fun. What, Nikki, writing cryptic clues in the chat. So that will happen in probably the second week of December. But much sooner, next week, Max Kurzman will return to the stream. Probably roughly a week from now, Max and I will be co-solving some difficult material with just the down clues. We call it downs only for reasons that none of us can understand. That'll be fun. We do hard material together, and that'll be a good one. Please join us for that. Please follow me on Twitch if you, for some insane reason, have not done that yet. And watch for an alert and join us. I'm hoping maybe Monday or Tuesday night. I think those are good nights for next week, but we shall see. I will stream at least once between now and then, and if we lock down a day, then I will let you know when that is. All right, ladies, it's, your wish is my command. Who am I to say no? Eliana says the mini is especially fun as you get quick solves. Yeah, mini or even the midi. What did we just do? A 7x7? What else you got, Bob? 5x7, 5x9 would be insane. 5x9 vertical style. 7x7 we just did. Ooh, look at this 7x7. It's got 6 and 7 letter clues. That would be maybe slightly harder than these 3-letter ones. Although one of those 3-letter ones really like one or two of them really slowed me down. Slow down their half pint difficulty level. Work your way backwards through the archives. Interesting. Well, that is a thing. That is a thing. I got to do that with the WTF podcast. There's only like 1,500 episodes I haven't heard yet. And I'm not even like a paying subscriber. There's more if you do that. They all take about the same. Wait, we just did the Banshee attack. That was has-been. That was. So is your name of the puzzle always one across? 5x7. Yeah, we can go in order and just like do them all. I mean, gradually. And that's probably an easier way to be like, all right, we left off on this one. That's how I do New York or crosswords, which, spoiler alert, I think maybe we'll do one in a minute. Oh, we're already 2 hours deep. Let's set an informal goal to land this plane in less than 3 hours. I kept tonight open for the purpose of streaming. Can't do it tomorrow. Probably won't do it Thursday. Cool story, bro. Man, when I start babbling like this, it is time to click on a crossword because I can do it forever. I stand being sus. That's got to be one of these clues. Yeah, fine. Let's go in order. Yeah, this is Bob did write all these, I believe. I don't know if they're all solo constructions. I'm guessing they probably are, but Bob, I'll let you speak for yourself. But yes, This is Bob's puzzle blog. For those who can't squint hard enough, link in chat. Bob, as you can see, is just so good. These are great. He's just a great clue writer and too sweepy for jokes. I get that. I totally get that. I finished my Red Bull, so theoretically, I shouldn't be too sweepy to solve. But talk is cheap, y'all. Difficulty level, upside down, smiley. I'm afraid to ask. All right. Oh, look at that clue. I love that. I love that. Don't say the answer, please, because I am still working on it. Yeah. Yep. I told Bob, and I'll tell everybody here, I just constructed my first cryptic crossword, a 7x9, sent it around to a bunch of friends. It was kind of embarrassing because I quickly learned from more than one friend that I accidentally had one of the answers backwards. And that was not exactly a good look to send it to a bunch of my puzzle superiors and be like, yeah, that was not the answer. There were a couple flaws that a bunch of people pointed out, but in general, I was gratified that people seemed to like it. And that's another thing on our like slate. Hey, speaking of slate MIDI writer Ben Zimmer and Bob are going to make a return to this stream probably a few weeks from now after a few more Ben Zimmer slate puzzles have come out and maybe a Ben Saturday Stumper. Once again, we'll have Bob and I, solve Ben's material. I suggest we downs only it again because that worked well. And he's not writing for like super difficult. He's not aiming for super difficult with the slate stuff. So anyway, we'll do that and we'll take a shot at some more Bob Cryptic and then Bob and Ben. I will have the rare pleasure. It's happened so many times on this stream. So many times we have had somebody in the chat or even on the Zoom whose crossword we're doing. But I can assure you, I have never been that person. I do not construct a lot of crosswords. It's been a while, more than a while. It's been like years since I constructed a 15x just crossword themed or themeless. So I don't know why. I just got it in my head the other day that I wanted to construct a themeless. I had literally one clue, a 9-letter, just like Bob said the other day. Like sometimes you have that one kernel entry. Anyway, I put it at 1 across. I thought it was a cute clue. And I just built around it. And it, it's with this grid, with this like not even checkerboard, whatever you want to call it, where the black squares are in this like 2x3, shape. It's not very hard to make a grid that works because there are so few words that you need. All right, cool story, bro. But this puzzle is not going to solve itself. Eats, shoots, and leaves. I'm thinking that eats could be definition. Like if grub is like a bug, like eats could be grub, and then shoots and leaves. Is there a word with like grub or chow and you're moving the A-N-D? Candids would be shots. You would get C-I-D-S, something like that. Does that mean that Nikki can't hear me and she can only see the clues and she won't hear me say, please no answers? And Eliana, it's all like you and me right now. Selbor, we put poor Selbor to sleep. We do that here. Isn't that part of the brand? All right. Eliana, you got anything? I am not seeing 1 across. On we go. 4 across. I stand being sus. IG, is that Instagram? Being exactly, Eliana, exactly. Selbor is playing words on stream with some other Twitch stream. And who can blame him? I stand being IG. Selbor, I don't know. He'll be back. Eliana, Selbor's like you. He is one of our true rider dies here. Very good attendance, very good chatter. Like you, he's got all the tools. Or showing up is half the fun. You get it. All right, I stand being sus. Bob, did I open the wrong one? Is this an advanced level? I mean, this is getting, this seems a little harder than the last one. Nothing in Kid A is In your face. Wow. May I repeat? Wow. Thought I had it. Thought I had it, but I don't. Nick, Eliana, you got four. You got four across. Did you really? I pretty much have it. Do I though? Oh, Instagram. Bob, you are an Instagram clue writer person. Didn't you have Insta? Yeah, that was your first, that was your one across the other day. And Ben Zimmer, like, reasonably thought it was like about poetry because he saw like proper names, blah, blah, blah. Eliana, by the way, note, we have also put Bob to sleep. It is really us right now and nobody else. All right, surrender tournament spot when called out. All right, this one I immediately have. Maybe my tennis fanhood and player status helped. This, yeah, I'm going to look at one or two other clues because this one I've got. I have one down. I have two down. Yep. Nikki. Oh, Nikki swooping in, LeBroning the rebound away from Eliana. It is seed. Well, I'm going to go like that because the audio one is a tournament spot, SEED, and seed is surrender, is the definition. Straight up audio, y'all. Look who's here. It is LeBron Swanson. LeBron, your head was turned? Is that why you didn't see this answer? I didn't follow that. But welcome to you, my boy. Good to see you. LeBron, I saw a reference to an English core the other day. I don't know, was it an only connect? Can't remember. Anyway, thought of you. Three down. Ah, Nikki, you said it before I could look at the Mexican food. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be vain and say I think I would have had this one. Mexican food in England? Thanks, Shap. All right. Ta is thanks in England. Chap is a guy, aka male, and it gets us Mexican food, tamale. Okay. Yes, Nikki going for that triple double. You're both doing very well actually tonight, I have to say. Nikki and Eliana acquitting yourselves very well. LeBron Swanson, though, is a hardcore puzzle expert. I wouldn't be surprised if he got some rebounds here. This, I don't have one across, but I do have this one, and I do have this one. And wow, do I not have that? Oh, Eliana, I know you spelled it like that because you're a believer. LeBron Swanson's head. Oh, of course. Of course. Got it. LeBron X Ron Swanson. Nothing in Kid A is in your face. I want this to be Insta also. Or how about Ionia? Nothing in Kid A is, wow. Is in your face or just in your face feels like the deaf. It could be nada. It could be nothing, doesn't have to be. I mean, in your face or is in your face. Okay, is in your face is not the deaf because that would end in S probably. So in your face could be as well, but like aggro, but ending in an A, not so much. So I am starting to think that nothing is the deaf. Face bones, mandible. I love Kid A because I mean, I love Radiohead, but Kid could be like a joke or Josh, but yeah, there's an O. Is in your face could be all right. Let's do like this. The in could be part of the def. Nothing. Oh, blank, 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 A would not be in your face. What about here? In your face. How about here? No, not working. Interesting, Nikki. It isn't. Well, I do know one down and two down, and it's for that reason that actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have these letters and I still don't know it. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got it. Nikki, very much on the right track with Sun Top Kid. Do I have all the answers? I still don't know this. I'm going to let you all say any answer that you have except one across, because now that I have two of the letters, I am going to. Okay, I got one across. I got them all. I got them all, y'all, but without your help, maybe not. Maybe not. Eliana, what do you got for one down? Shakespeare character really doesn't feel like an anagram indicator. So if that's the def, who are we talking about? Eliana, I think this is a you got it or you don't situation. And I assume you do, because you wouldn't think you had it if you didn't have it, in my opinion. Welcome, by the way, lurkers and chatters alike. Thank you for joining. I'm afraid, well, it's a name for some people, but in this case, it is not the answer. Nikki, LeBroning it again. Yeah, Eliana, I don't know. It's not an implausible Shakespeare name, but in this case, that is not what he's going for. But this is correct. As if what was the R-rated thing earlier? We had some semen. We had some. What else did we have? Oh yeah, I couldn't remember the adjective before. Inflammatory bowel syndrome or whatever. Okay, Nikki, you want to explain this? Oh, Nikki, how dare you? How dare you? Let's explain to those in the chat watching who aren't as familiar with cryptic crosswords that this is what is known as an and lit clue, which you can generally detect by the fact that they end in an exclamation point. In this case, Bob has craftily crafted a crafty clue, wherein the entire clue is the definition. And so in an and lit clue, correct me if I'm wrong, Bob, or anyone, the entire clue is the definition, but also there is wordplay as in a typical cryptic crossword clue. So in this case, he's also his anagram, so shitty is the anagram indicator, anagrammed to the word asshole, and then he's also shitty as somebody who is an asshole. I think Nikki said it more succinctly than I did. One across is, in fact, tease. Nikki, you want to explain it? Let's both explain it. Eats, shoots. So shoots, I mean, of course, it's an anagram indicator, but in what way is it, I mean, if something shoots it, or if it shoots around the room, shoots is clearly an anagram indicator. On first glance, I'm like, how is it? But obviously it is. So rearranging the letters in eats, you get leaves, like tea leaves. The question mark suggests there's something kind of playful going on. Bob, why don't you elaborate on why you chose to put a question mark? I'm actually kind of curious. It is not this me or this me, but Eliana, you are correct. Shoots. Yeah, I agree that shoots is the anagram indicator. I'm like, yeah, Thisbe, if it is pronounced that way, and I believe it is, Pyramus and Thisbe. This be the answer. And why is it Thisbe? Anyone? I think we can all see where this is going. But yeah, Eliana, nice. Eliana, Nikki, let's say you get the assist because you clearly tipped Eliana to in the right direction, let's say. All right, should I say it? Does anybody have the parse? Midsummer Night's Dream. You should have had, well, isn't Pyramus and Thisbe its own play? Am I wrong on that? It is, oh, they were in Ovid's Metamorphoses. Well, they're in Greek myth. Maybe I'm thinking of Troilus and Cressida. So in what way were they in Shakespeare? Bear with me. Very good. I have not read Midsummer Night's Dream since college, and I certainly do not remember. That was the play within the play. What was the play within a play in Hamlet called? Somebody's going to say that, and I'm going to feel like an idiot now twice for not remembering that. Shakespeare did not write a play called Pyramus and Thisbe, but he famously adapted the ancient tragic story for a play within a play in his comedy, A Midsummer Night's Dream. There you go. Throw it in the chat for those of you who have successfully managed to tune me out. Okay, yeah, anagramming me this right. So the answer here is, yeah, Bob, why the question mark in 1A? Just curious. In this case, Thisbe is hidden in met his beloved. Yes, it felt like an anagram of me this. But although that would leave the word beloved out. So yes. Okay, got it. You know, I read The Great Gatsby, I think like 3 times by the end of high school for some reason. Well, my junior theme was on Fitzgerald. Okay, booyah, Nikki, you beat me to it by mere microseconds. I was just clicking on it when you typed that. Why is it booyah? Look, if it isn't Glencoe, Illinois native Fred Savage, did he play softball with my little brother? Only you can figure that out. I certainly have. You thought I was bragging about reading that play 3 times? Yeah, boy plus A and O inserted. You, Nikki, you've done it again. All right. Booyah. So in your face is literally the equivalent of saying booyah. And then this is great, Bob. Great. I love how you had B blank, O blank, A, and you were like, it's booyah time, y'all. Yep, nothing. O in kid, boy, A is in your face. Totally clean, fun clue, good answer. Yep, great clues. Bob, I think you're entitled. I would say if you're going to make one edit, I would remove the comma because the punny sense of the book title, Eats, Shoots, and Leaves, is this could be something that someone does, eats, shoots, and leaves. But with the Oxford comma, you remove that conceivable definition. If you will tolerate my impudently, like rudely, the effrontery of my daring to give you, an edit suggestion. GG, one and all. We're over 2 hours deep on this stream, 2 hours 21. I think we can bang out a hard one. Let's see, we haven't done a New Yorker in a dog's age, nor a croaky like Brendan. We did the vowel list. We played words on stream. Man, that words on stream was just a killer. Like that chased everyone out of here. Not what I had in mind. Let's do a hard one. Bob, take another bow. Take a bow. I hope you took a bow for the first one. Take another bow. Really good. Really good. What can I say? That was really good. I think I want to do a New Yorker or 2. Keep moving, chatting and solving, because they're so good. The Monday New Yorkers. Yeah, standing ovation. Bob, I mean, we might be gushing here a little bit, as we did the other day. But Bob, just a great cryptic clue writer and fun answers too. Bob is single-handedly responsible for the, shift toward cryptic. I had so much fun solving Bob's cryptic the other day that I wrote my first cryptic crossword. Crazy but true. Crazy but true. That will pop up on these streams soon. Be here for that. We will let everyone know in advance when the sequel, the squeakquel of Bob Zimmer and Ben Weiss together at last. Bob, Ben and Ben, BB&B on BB&B. All right, Monday by Liz Gorski, who I met a million years ago at the National Crossword Tournament. Did she stop going? Like, I have not seen Liz at the ACPT in at least a few years. And if they give me some kind of BS subscriber, whatever, then we will just move right on. Subscribe to keep playing. Nice knowing you, New Yorker. Bye. We are going to whatever that site is called. It is called, where is it? Bear with me. It was Down for a Cross. Now it's Cross with Friends. Sorry, New Yorker. Sorry, Advanced Publications, Inc. Sorry, Cy Newhouse. But we are moving on. I read every New Yorker for 12 years. I went to 7 New Yorker festivals in a row. I bought many a ticket to many an event, and I don't feel like subscribing to do your crosswords today at New Yorker. Maybe I will at some point, or maybe I won't. But I don't know which impudent soul is putting your stuff on this site along with it. Oh my God, as a New York Times freelance contract employee, I'm horrified. Even as I click on Liz Gorski's Monday New Yorker, doesn't have that Ray Irvin sweet typeface, but you know what? No one cares. All right, here's the New Yorker puzzle that we were about to do on their website. All right, we'll set aside our moral qualms. Let's stop the clock for a sec and quick hello. Welcome chatters, welcome lurkers. Continue to have people floating in and out of here. Hey, it's a crossword salon. Yeah, let's get the clock on again. Let's go red light for a sec. Let me take a spin through this thing. If I get stuck, I will ask y'all for help. I will also ask you to please tell me if you see any typos. Relaxed, at ease, laid back, conceivably. Is this okay? Got to get used to how you move around this grid. Nikki, thank you. Appreciate you. Always love when you're here. We will do this again in COQL land or otherwise. Nikki, have you played Connections on here? I can't remember if you've played on the Zoom. If not, you're overdue. Anyway, one way or the other, we'll get you on here soon. Mass prayer. Is this Ave Maria, conceivably? Maybe. Don't know. 160 degrees. Don't know. Oh, well, is that the last? Quite possibly. Wow, this is weird. The cursor is going to weird places. Christmas party. I'm beginning to wonder about this. Hard. Not seeing that either. And just like that, in a minute and a half flat, I don't like any of my answers. I want this to be the word against, and well, it just isn't. Is this Ball State? That's in Muncie. What's in Terre Haute? Is it Indiana State? Larry Bird is from French Lake. The school could be there. Like the vowels. Man, this. Oh, yeah. Can I get a puzz file off of this thing? I am not crazy about the way this thing moves around the grid. Oh, well, no one cares. Born to be a star, destined for fame. That is 15. Defiant challenge could be that. Is that a K? It ain't Elia. What is this? become lenient is probably soften. Is this an F? S. Oral tradition, is that a thing? Like lore? It would help if I knew this, but I don't. Facial cleanser targets. Is this? I don't like it. I think it's pores, and I think this is go. Soft, and I think this is game, and I think this is it Sachs, Mount Ararat. That is where the Noah's Ark came to rest in real life location, Mount Ararat. I learned that in a crossword a million years ago. Is this Elise? I'm guessing I hate this, but it could be right. Eliana, it's just you and me, my old pal, at least. Or no, Bob, I don't know who else is chatting. LeBron. Sometimes people like leave the stream running while they're like in the car. People tell me it's like a podcast alternative. So they listen, but they may not type as they like drive around. Was alarmed, perhaps, awoke with the question mark, with the trademark Bob White's. Okay, this is, I want to say Lincoln Center is where you find it. Is it named after someone? LeBron, I got you. Yeah, that's one of my signature moves, lurking. One of four in a backgammon. Die, other four, die, I guess. Talk amongst yourselves. SNL, that would be Linda Richman. Totals, ads. Did we not have that earlier? No, that was some, I think. Is this Twain? It almost certainly is. What is this? I feel like I know this and can't spit it out. Ugh. Don't have it. Hardly a mansion is a hovel. Is it Davidson? David Geffen Hall, maybe? David Geffen, definitely a benefactor there. Is this Saki again? Saki with an E, so Maki. Yeah, it had to be an I. All right, got it. This is Thank You, India. Opted against taking the subway. Ubered. This is Gazette. Gavot is probably here. Spell it like that. Goads. Palm starches. Sago Lily. Everybody here but me knows this. From A to Z. Alberto Rodriguez with an S. What was his name? Gonzalez with an S. Like this traitor to his country, along with Bush and Cheney both. War criminals. And you guys thought that killing 1 million Iraqis was a record that would never be broken. No, Trump was going to break that record. In Africa alone, ignoring the hundreds of thousands of Americans that died with his horrendous, cynical, knowing misleadership during the COVID pandemic. Don't like it? Booyah in your face. Fight me, bro. This is this zipped tour. This is this in a makeup bag. I want this to be like bronzer. Is it a sponge? Would you sponge makeup onto your face? Is this a G? Is this an organist? Is this an aquariumist? I guess you do have a sponge in your makeup bag. Sure, why not? Predicts as the future sees. This is pizzas. Pepperoni pizzas have big circles containing smaller circles. Sees, predicts, sees down the road. The future, unease, sees into the future. I don't feel that. Generally like this puzzle though. Destined for fame, pepperoni pizzas. These are good 15s. This is Lena Olin. I assume, obviously that's what it is. This is Mae West. This is, I don't know, is Esto? Petula? Oro e Plato, I think is Montana. That's a lot more crossword-ish. What we owe to each other, that I've definitely heard of. Imagine that, somebody thinking that anyone owes anything to anyone these days. How adorable. Benchmark is a, don't know. Pixel alternative is, that's a cell phone. Let's go iPhone. Jetted is sped. No, it's got to be intransitive. Could be left. Like, got a jet, y'all. Sped. It could be this, as in like a jet of water. Is that right? Clear sky. Wow. I extremely don't know that. Setting. A door where they're laying in the door. Is it jetted? Is, what is this? I mean, that's a pretty sad scene, but I guess it was iconic. Thirsty for more. Pepsi, the prow, where the old oh geez, screwed that up. Where the old I'm the king of the world slash Jack, I'm flying, is that what she said? If this has got to be Pepsi, doesn't it? This is a sine wave. This is iced coffee. This is a rubric, a metric. Ethic, ethos, ether? Is that legit? I guess. Yes. I guess. All right, costly, mistake can be costly. This is Sergeant Bilko. This is something taken on a solo trip. Is this an LSD situation? I want it to be half something. Aster, selfie. Stirrup setting is the ear. The smallest bones in the body are in your ear. Is the stirrup the smallest one? Let's see. Bees or something. I think it might be, I forget. Farsi is a separation, part of the Iranian film boom. This is ifs, conditions are ifs. Vivacious wit, spree. Sponge was right. Region of Africa is wrestling successes and the Horn of Africa, of course. Is anyone near Uganda that we saw earlier? Ionia always pops up eventually, much like an Omani always pops up eventually. Is this an and lit? Bob, is it an and lit? Only you would know for sure. This is unlit, gets the job done here. What is this? Or relit, stopped from smoldering, got it. So it's fully up. This is Mel Robbins, Ella Baker, I guess, and I guess. Hot Mike. Next on deck. Let's do these. Given against. Ooh, it's a single word. I love that. What is this? How about that? Relaxed. Where is the word break? It is not an adjective. It is, it could be. It's like a verb though. Mass prayer opus Dei. It ain't Ave Maria. Everybody's favorite 8-letter mass thing. Oh, well, alas, we were right. Christmas party offerings would be Noel's. Nog's lesson is wrong. Loosened. That's better than lesson, I guess. Nog, Social Security. Number, south, southeast, got it. And then this is Agnes Day. I assume Edina, Minnesota. Yeah, there was an, excuse me, Edina in that show. Tennessee X teen, 6 and 7, y'all. No, 6, 7. See, if I were a teen, I would know that. 6. Are we done? The clock stopped. Oh my God, here comes confetti. Well, sorry that I LeBroned the solving on that one. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody. So we did that. Well, we did a New Yorker. What we didn't do was, let's see, we are 2 hours and 37 minutes deep. My informal goal was to land this plane in under 3 hours. So we haven't streamed in 8 days. So I went for the I feel like the super size with the early start is not totally out of line. Eliana, you can choose. I want to do a hard one. We did a New Yorker. We did a few New York Times. Okay. I'll give you a few weird choices. I'll give you an out of the ordinary choice or two. Ada Nicole has a 15x theme list. Lollapuzzoola, the Saturday in August crossword tournament in New York City. I was not in town until a few weeks later for the Tennis US Open, but I did buy the puzzles because I wanted to support them. And our friend Malika Handa, who has already told me she wants to run an Only Connect game on Gear. Malika, are you lurking? Are you one of the 600,000 lurkers? If so, let's get it. Let's get it going, girl. We want to play your game. And with the Connections League season ending, we are going to get a little Only Connect going in here soon. But anyway, Malika wrote the finals for Lollapuzzoola for that New York crossword tournament, and that puzzle's been sitting here for months. We could do that. We could also look at Brendan Quigley's site. I haven't done a Brendan. I haven't done one in the last few streams. Speaking of Brendan, there is his Align puzzle. Oh, I see that we did do squares.io. Eliana, ride or die. It started with you in the chat box tonight, and it's ending with you. You are coast to coast, from pillar to post. I agree. I also want to do that loud. Oh, I just closed. I just closed the stream. Let's turn the universe in on itself. Let's put the screen. Let's put the stream into the window share and see what happens. What is it going to be like? MC Escher? We don't do this. Oh, it's not going to be very good because the camera's off. Okay, anyway, that was fun. Not really. But it's over, and on we go. We are going to X word. We're going to actually do a legit screen share. Well, look, if it isn't the vowel list, the very one that scared everybody away. In a vowel list, I turned back to the chat box, and like a bunch of people had left. So, note to self: don't do that again. They don't do a lot of vowel lists in Fireball. Last time we did one, it was kind of like it. I don't know. I kind of felt like everybody got into it. Anyway, who cares? Here we are. It is hard themeless time, much like it was a second ago. Anyway, Lollapuzzoola. All right, if you haven't solved Lala and timed yourself and figured out your score, then shame on you, because that was 3 months ago. Yeah, it looks bananas with no vowels. Exactly, I agree. Burn notice. No, I gotta close this notice I'm getting from Zoom. I have no idea what that is. Oops, I gotta go back here. Bob, thank you for the puzzle. Nay, puzzles. You and Eliana are becoming like regular, like pillar of the stream. Love a cryptic, come back anytime. Happy to throw. I mean, we got a lot of work to do. If your suggestion that we go through your whole, I mean, don't you have like, well, I know you're on the road to like 50 million with all those zeros, but you got a lot of material on there. So yeah, I mean, we got to keep chipping away. But it's fun. Cryptics are fun. It definitely slows the stream down, but like in a good way. It's fun to, plus it's whether or not people say the answers, it's fun to solve along in your head. And also for beginners, they can hear us talking about it and sort of learn a little about cryptics. So, and your stuff, of course, is good. So it's good all the way around. Thank you for popping in, Bob. Have a good night. All right, back to the grid. You may take your lead from them. You may take your lead from them. What ors? Mo, producer, Kev, Mo. When I am not sure, but this is starting to feel like this, and this probably early spring, summer, April, August. Isn't there season? Isn't like spring into summer? If it ends by then, it could be early August. I want to say early summer, early autumn even. Don't they play in the summer? Early winter is also plausible. Oh yeah. I'm all over the place. Let's say early winter because I think they start when the regular NBA is like ending. Right to choose. One more letter will probably give us this. Just looking for one more letter in this WNBA thing. City of drugs are. No. Harden. Still don't know. This is going to be annoying because if this is an E, it could be summer, it could be winter, maybe it's August. Fictional. All right, Garbo. All right, so this is Anastasia, except that's what? Oh, there's a name. There's a name. I can't spit out. What? Ugh. I feel like I should know this. I can't spit it out. I feel like I'll know it with a few letters. I'm not sure. Bands. Wow. This WNBA thing is not solving itself. Well, there's all kinds of clues we haven't looked at yet. Wanted this to be some kind of salad, and yet name game, for example. Huh. I think these are all right. I assume ours is right. This is what comes to mind, and yet, like, I think early is right. This E, this yeah. All we really have is the letter E. I mean, it could be like, it actually could be like every something. Is that any more likely to be right? Name game. I don't know if it's early or ever. Either way, this is a Y. What's this? A bite, perhaps? You have 16 across, do you? Interesting. Name game. I want it to be like the game Celebrity, which has an EB in it. I'm right with early? Does that mean this is the, what are name games? Every, a name game, for example, is a something. Nora Sharp, speaking of names who like to play and write games, Nora Sharp, how are you? Do I even need to sing the Baby Shark song? I'm sure I don't. Name drop Nora, please. If I name drop you, people won't even believe that I know you. You're so far above my level. Washington could be Denzel. They are a type of, oh, icebreaker. Nice. Very good. Clearly you're right. Well done. So this is early something. This is a spread. Oh, that just reminded me I meant to bring some food from point A to point B, and I forgot to do that. Go over is, it's not stir. Can't spit it out. I don't know. They can be game changers. OTs? No, I don't think so. Just don't know it. Strip in the bedroom, a slat that holds up your mattress. We just saw that earlier. I don't think that's right, but it could be. Nora, how are you? Nora, oh my God. Yeah, Nora, please. You dropped your trophy. Impressive. Washington is a state, among many other things. Is this body? Could be that. Could be that. Could be that. Wrapper. Tortilla. And you know what? It is. Latest, current situation is latest. Something taco, no, tortilla. Oh yeah, it could be taco. What is this? A spread taco. I'm thinking of some kind of like spread that you would put on something. That's obviously not it. Response. Death. Korean taco, probably. Go over. Skim. In soccer, they can be game changers. MC Light and Young MC. Mocha. Moco. Game changers in soccer. What? Man, do I not know this. MLS, Major League Soccer. I have no clue. Welcome, lurkers. Nora, our friend, mutual friend LeBron was, I believe, maybe still be lurking. That's cute. Everybody's name is now in boldface when I look at the thing. I don't think it usually is. Or maybe it is. See how I change the subject when I don't know either answer. What is this? MoCA, the Museum of Contemporary Art? Mock? Simulated object could be a mock, but what is game changers? MKs? I have no clue. I'm going to leave this here for 1 sec. I'm sure it's wrong. Well, anyway, we're trying to land this plane in 3 hours. We have 12 minutes left. I think that means I got to keep moving. It's used in cooking and skincare. Cocoa butter. Level with limited access. Mezzanine that you need a key for. Wow. Boss battle. Right. This is Eratum. That Beatles angries. Wow. A clicking noise. Oh, this is a car. Probably that. Traction. There's a word there that I can't spit out. Maybe is it beep? It's a beep, probably. Something that's like a taboo. This cocoa, give me half credit. Cocoa paste. Cocoa beans, cocoa powder, Coca Cola. Something is not working here. Level with limited access is a. Don't have it. Don't have that either. Is it a verb or noun? I don't know. Some temple figures, icons, maybe for an unlimited. What's with the question mark? I have no idea what's going on there. Don't mention it as a taboo. If that's a B, then this would be spell. Is it like for a while? Frisco, I was talking about you earlier. Coconut oil. Frisco, are you wondering why I was talking about you? I'll tell you. I texted our mutual friend Ben Zimmer and I said, hey man, I'm going to stream crosswords tonight. Frisco said he had a They Might Be Giants puzzle. I will be unable to solve that thing without your help. Are you free? Ben said, A, no, I'm not free. B, that puzzle was hard. So he's done it. So for those reasons, Frisco, I did not bother reaching out to you. I'm sorry to say that your They Might Be Giants puzzle is going to go unsolved here for now. And maybe for an unlimited time, which is 26 across. Evening in Italian, buonasera. Low digit is a toe, literally a digit that is low. Possessive, our becomes your with the addition of another letter. Delicate wares, let's go China. Member of SAG-AFTRA. What is this now? Bonus round. Member of SAG-AFTRA is a child. Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio. What is this? American. television and radio actors, I don't remember. But in any case, this LD is this child, is it world? Member. I am extremely not seeing that. Oh, this is cute. His becomes this. Don't love that. Her doesn't become anything, does it? Not there. Is this a pronoun? Eh. I want this to be child, like a child actor, but what? Member is like with a question mark. Is that like a limb? Yeah, it's something weird then. Diamond decisions. Fielder's choices, hit versus error. I don't think I like hits could be right in that sense. I don't like it. Changing places, probably like changing room, bathroom, something. Lock in, don't know. Way of getting something off one's chest. Tattoo removal. Bench press. Could be right. 10 letters. Don't know. This, oh, this is like a drug, like an ayahuasca leader. Shaman, what do you call? There's like a word for that? Somebody who like guides you through a drug experience. Nick and Nora Charles. Asta. Nick and blank glass. I have no idea what that is. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is there a name for that? A taste bud? I have no idea what that is either. Arch location. I don't know. Your foot. Oh, St. Louis, Nora Sharp. Check it out. Arch location. They can really make a scene. Sets. Maybe. Low draw. Would be a tray, like in draw poker. Sure. The golden compass. LeBron Swanson got that one at the thing. The Golden Compass by Orson Scott Card. Is that the guy? I don't know. Hardly working class. It's an easy A. That's very plausibly the end of someone's name. However, Arch Davidson was here earlier. That is another Arch. Lara easily could be the answer. Way of getting something off one's chest. If this is an A, is this a comic opera? I don't think so. Is it an R? Drug master, something like that. Grand Theft Auto. Good, I needed that. Some sort of surgery, tat removal surgery. Guessing that surgery, although, yes, it doesn't have to be. For an unlimited time, not all yours, it's not all fours. Huh. Not seeing that either. Teatro alla. All these Italian 5-letter words, and none of them is. Are we going for Spanish here? It's not La Scala. Oh, a razzo. It's probably what we're going for here. Well, if we don't finish this thing in the next 3 minutes, I am going to not make my 3-hour goal. But that's okay. Is this Lay's? Is this all? So what is going on here? All hours. Here we go. Charcuterie. Oh, that is actually the answer. That. Well, if we really hit the gas, we can finish blah, 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 what we want. This is A drug sitter? Is that what you would call somebody who helps you with your drug thing? Guild, member of the Screen Actors Guild. Got it. G as in it's a member of those words. Sure. Diamond decisions. Outs. Something here is not working for me. Don't have it. I can't imagine surgery is what you would call the removal of a tattoo. Relative. Is it? No, it's probably that. Yeah, let's try that. Toke. Lock in and sure, I guess, screws. Changing places is oust doesn't feel like it quite gets the job done. Huh. Has beef. I mean, if you have beef with somebody, then you. Wow, I'm glad I wasn't in the Lala finals because I am getting smoked. Malika, how dare you? Malika, you must make this up to me by coming on the stream and running an only connect game. And I know it's just a matter of time. At some point that won't happen. Can't wait because your crosswords are great. I'm sure your only connect will be a lot of fun as well. What is going on here? I'm not asking for answers yet, but what I am asking is, do other people know these answers? I strongly suspect that you do. Ghana, that's probably it. Stagger is Harden. Not particularly crazy about this. Early April's. What do we say? Early summer, early August. I assume this is rat summer. Guess it could be some other kind of bizarre, but I strongly suspect that's right. Early April, early. I mean, not summer, it's not winter, so early Aprils would be just super weird. I don't think I like it. Put that in there. Early spring. So Harden in your which case. I think that's right. Transitive, stagger, stun. Immure, is that a thing? Just A. Anna Karenina, is that what? Oh, fictional. Okay, I was thinking like somebody was faking it. Like that woman who said, I'm the granddaughter of, whoever. This is Anna. So therefore, this is and it's set just like we said. Third guess, is this? Is this? Changing the cusps. Diamond decisions are cuts, as in like when you're putting facets onto a diamond, I guess. Is that what that is? Probably. Nick and toe surgery off your chest. There's something that is like embarrassingly obvious that I'm not seeing. So I want this to be like Nick and Nora Charles. What is going on here? As beef, this E is way better in the sense that it's probably right on a set toe. Tip of your tongue. Is that your shoe? Is that your I want this to be right because I don't think it's this. Off your chest. What other type of surgery? Just not seeing that at all. Is this right? We're gonna have to come back to it. Okay, target of much paper coverage. Not a leak. I guess it could be a leak, but something up. BYU clearly. Who's honor code? Sure. Say so. Ratty sounding pet. What would this be in 10 letters? Bratwurst, y'all. Like interrogating bias. Love the clue, don't know the answer. I mean, I guess it could be like that. I don't like it particularly. We've seen this clue. Yeah, I think we just did. Happy 3 hours, everybody. I went long tonight. That was the plan. I started early, but still, it's a long stream. Diamond, for the last time-ish, thank you, lurkers. Thank you, chatters. We've had a bunch of people roll in and out here tonight, as might be expected for a monster, obnoxious, mammoth 3-hour stream. This is CSI, probably. What is this? Just not seeing it at all. Is this gangs? It is. Is this probably? Is this January in Spanish? Pass. Not seeing it. Odic, is that an adjective of ode? I don't like it. Is it right? That's another story. And anti. This could be a toll. Could be a toll. Sergeant. Something is a problem here. I don't particularly like that. Not seeing it like at all. Pass. Is it ensue? Don't see any typos. This is one of those moments in life when I want to see a typo. Something adult. What is this? Like interrogating bias. Diamond decisions here were cuts. I mean, a run, a bunt, and out isn't out. Can an out be said to be a decision? Like where you go on a fielder's choice? Love it. Just T. Anti-racist. Could be. Physical or emotional dose. I don't love that. Is this a C? This could be. Does this make sense? Took an enthusiastic approach, ran up. All right, anti-racist makes sense. Interrogating. All right, I guess that could work. Target of much paper coverage. Rock. As in rock, paper, scissors. Got it. That's a good clue. Good clue and answer combo. Nice one, Maleka. Diamond decision isn't out. Other than a fielder's choice, I'm not seeing how that. Just not seeing that. Script doctors, would that be this? In which case, cost. Pass and act, as in like a piece of legislation. Got it. It can indicate something's X factor, DECA, like as in 10. Okay, I get it. Nick, and this is just blowing me away. Does anybody see Can anybody give me a nudge here? I mean, it's a good thing we have some world-class crossword solvers in the chat because I think I'm working on like a C minus D plus here at best. It's on the tip of your tongue is A. Not tat, huh? Your chest. Tit surgery for breast removal. I tend to think that is not going to be in the final grid, or indeed any grid of lobes. 53 is not anything else interesting. It's not tat. It's not tot. I'm going to feel foolish when I see this because I mean, frustratingly, this Nick and Nora T top surgery, is that what we're yeah, that's plausible. I mean, I just want this to be Nick and Nora has beef eats. So wait, Nick and Nora glass? What is with the glass? I mean, they are the hero and heroine of the Thin Man movies. Just not seeing it with the glass. Maybe that's just, let's go crazy. So we've already gone past the 3-hour mark. Glass. Oh, a Nick and Nora glass is a stemmed glass with an inverted bowl, mainly used to serve straight up cocktails. Images. Okay. Okay, it looks to me like a wine glass. What's special about it? I don't know. And figuring it out would take further valuable seconds. All right, let's land this plane, y'all. Is this about, I think so. This is stat. All right, you retract your suggestion of an error. Toot is the horn of a beetle. What a shock. We're not fully right because if you look to the lower right, the puzzle contains incorrect letters. Trips. All right, either there's a typo or I've got a crossing that doesn't work. This is clearly a problem. In soccer, they can be game changers. Go over is scam. Oars. All right, I'm not gonna like lower myself unless I really get desperate to put every letter into this space. MOC vowel. MOCH. Ah, good point. Go over is skip. Points. Penalty kicks, PKs. Yes, thank you very much. Eliana, that was very helpful. I was never going to see that. Wow, long stream tonight. And what's more, the camera is momentarily disconnected. So I can't even turn on the light, turn on the camera, and say thank you all. So I'll just say it from here. Thank you all very much. Good puzzle, Malika. Let it not go unsaid. Great puzzle. Malika, and great puzzle. So many people. Great puzzle. Shukun Bernikel started the stream. Ryan Judge, great puzzle to you. Frank Longo for the vowel list. Love you. Thank you. Paulo. I crossed out Paulo, but we didn't do his puzzle. I don't know why that happened. Thank you, Words on Stream, for our very shaky but enjoyable Words on Stream game. Who else's puzzle did we do? I honestly can't remember. New Yorker? Liz Gorski. Malika for that nice one at the end. Brendan Quigley, I don't think we got to you, Brendan. But yeah, thanks one and all. A lot of chatters here tonight, a lot of lurkers. Thank you all. I see buds of ours rolling in. Even as we land the plane, if we weren't already 3 hours deep, I would say, let's do one more of these. Let's do some more of that. Selbor, you woke up. Did you have a nice long nap? Did I put you out with the Words on Stream game? Thank you, Selbor. Eliana. LeBron, Nora, I'm flattered and delighted there are so many people here tonight that I can't remember everybody. Nikki, Bob, chatters, lurkers, one and all. I'm not going to embarrass you by calling you out by name. teeming multitudes who are lurking and don't have user IDs. See you, appreciate you. Hey, follow me on Twitch for notice of the next one. The next stream will be definitely not tomorrow. Probably Friday, or it's probably Friday afternoon or Saturday morning. Whereupon I will embark on a busy weekend and not stream again until probably Monday or Tuesday, a week from now. Max Kurzman, national crossword speed solving champion and man about town. Max Kurzman will be joining me, be champion at the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament. Max is super, super good. And when he joins me, what we do is really hard material with just the down clues. Always an adventure. Love Max. Always have fun when he's here. That'll be a good one. It's been a minute since Max came around. In the near future on this stream, Ben Zimmer and Bob Weiss will return for more of Ben's slate puzzles, Bob's cryptic minis, middies, and my debut on this stream as a cryptic crossword writer. I wrote a 7x9 cryptic. Those guys are going to tackle it. But the featured attraction in our future, well, we'll get back to playing only Connect and Trivia. Those are always big crowd pleasers. But clearly the glam, like featured event in this stream is in 3 or 4 weeks from now. Will Shorts will be joining us. New York Times puzzle editor Will Shorts will be presenting some Connections trivia material that he wrote, not unlike a Connections League or Only Connecting. That will be a lot. More to come on that, but we're shooting for the second week of December for that game. We'll have some special guests here. That will be a fun. But we've got a lot more streaming to do between now and then. Hope to see you during it. Thank you all for joining me, and have a great night. Talk to you guys soon. Probably, as I say, probably Friday afternoon, evening, or Saturday morning. Until then, have a great week.